Commanders, most players look at Aurora and see a tank with a dodge mechanic. They compare her to Dante and think they understand her. They are missing half of what she actually does on the battlefield. Aurora does not just dodge physical attacks. She runs two completely separate counter systems at the same time, one that punishes physical damage dealers, and one that turns magic damage back against the enemy team. And by the end of this video, you will understand why she is one of the most complete tanks in the game when built correctly. If you want every hero analysis and matchup breakdown the moment it drops, subscribe now and hit the bell. Let's start with what most players already know, the dodge mechanic. Aurora dodges physical attacks. When she dodges, she gains energy. The more physical attacks the enemy throws at her, the faster her energy bar fills, and the faster she reaches her ultimate. This is the same core mechanic Dante uses, and against the same physical heroes, Aurora counters them just as hard. But here is where Aurora separates herself from Dante completely, and this is the part most players have never considered. Aurora is a tank. And being a tank gives her access to two energy sources that Dante cannot use. First, Cain's Patronage. Cain gives a 35% bonus to energy gain. Both Aurora and Dante can benefit from this. But the second source is Aurora only. The War Flag of Fervor increases energy gain for tank heroes by 10%. Dante is not a tank. He cannot use this war flag. Aurora can. That means when Aurora is paired with Cain and the War Flag of Fervor, she is stacking three separate energy sources: dodge energy, Cain's 35% bonus, and the War Flag's 10% tank bonus. She reaches her ultimate faster than Dante against the same physical opponents. And when Aurora does ultimate, her artifact, Selias Legacy, activates at 100% chance and gives the entire team an additional 13,941 dodge for 9 seconds. Not just Aurora. Every hero on your team benefits from that dodge window. That is the first counter system. Physical heroes feed her energy, she ultimates faster than any other dodge tank, and the whole team gets stronger when she does. The physical heroes Aurora hard counters are the same ones Dante counters. From Marksman, Lara Croft, Kira, Jew, Daredevil, Artemis, Fox, Ginger, and Astrid and Lucas. From Warriors, Ninja Turtles, Tristan, Kark, Kayla, Elmir, and Dark Star. All of these heroes rely on physical damage, and every attack they throw at Aurora is energy she uses against them. However, this physical counter system has one clear answer: Lyria. Lyria reduces dodge stat directly. When Aurora's dodge drops, she stops avoiding attacks, stops gaining energy from dodges, and the entire physical counter system breaks down. If the enemy is running Lyria, Aurora's dodge advantage disappears. But the second system is what makes Aurora truly dangerous, and it runs completely independently of dodge. Aurora's Rainbow Halo skill creates a shield that absorbs 85% of all magic damage she receives. When that shield absorbs a total of 118,277 damage, it explodes, dealing all that absorbed damage to nearby enemies. Then it resets and starts absorbing again. Against magic-heavy teams, this shield triggers repeatedly throughout the battle. Every time a mage fires at Aurora, they are charging the explosion that comes back at them. Two different enemy types. Two different weapons Aurora uses against them. Both running at the same time. Now here is the important condition that determines how effective the explosion actually is. Most front heroes have high magic defense, which means the explosion damage is reduced against them without the right support. To maximize the Rainbow Halo explosion, you want to pair Aurora with a magic penetration hero. That combination turns a soft counter into a much harder one. There is one exception where no magic penetration support is needed at all, and that is Electra. Electra has no magic defense. Every time Aurora's shield explodes near Electra, she takes the full 118,277 damage. Aurora hard counters Electra. No setup required, no support needed, the matchup punishes Electra every single time the shield charges. One more detail on the shield mechanic. If a single magic hit exceeds 118,277 damage in one strike, the overflow goes through the shield. The shield absorbs up to its threshold and explodes, but a hit large enough to exceed that threshold will still damage Aurora for the remainder. The shield is powerful, but it is not invincible. Now let's put the full counter picture together. Aurora hard counters physical heroes, the same list as Dante. From Marksman, Lara Croft, Kira, Jew, Daredevil, Artemis, Fox, Ginger, and Astrid and Lucas. From Warriors, Ninja Turtles, Tristan, Kark, Kayla, Elmir, and Dark Star. These heroes feed her energy every time they attack her, and Aurora punishes them for it. And specifically from magic, Electra. Hard counter. Zero magic defense. Full explosion damage every time. Aurora soft counters all magic damage dealers, Krista, Lars, Orion, Mushy, and Shroom, Folio, Cascade, Helios, Satori, Phobos, Judge, Alvana, Mojo, Burner, and Kai. The Rainbow Halo absorbs their damage and explodes back at the enemy front line. Pair Aurora with a magic penetration hero, and this soft counter becomes significantly stronger. But Aurora is not without weaknesses. And each of her counters targets a different part of what makes her strong. Lyria reduces dodge stat directly. When Aurora's dodge drops, the physical counter system weakens and her energy gain slows down. Isaac counters magic damage, which neutralizes part of Rainbow Halo's charging mechanic. Iris exposes Aurora's soul, making her significantly easier to kill regardless of her dodge or shield. And Satori, this is the most specific counter. When Aurora is stacking energy from Cain and the War Flag of Fervor, that bonus energy becomes a target. Satori punishes heroes who are gaining energy fast, turning Aurora's own energy stacking strength into a vulnerability. The thing that makes Aurora dangerous becomes the thing that gets her killed. So that is the full Aurora analysis. 2 counter systems running simultaneously. 3 energy sources making her ultimate faster than any other dodge tank. And 4 heroes, Lyria, Isaac, Iris, and Satori, each attacking a different part of what makes her strong. Commanders, drop a comment. Which of Aurora's 2 counter systems do you think is stronger, the dodge that punishes physical heroes, or the Rainbow Halo that turns magic damage back against the enemy? Let the debate begin. Keep thinking deeper. Keep testing smarter. Salute and friendship.